and the scoop on special events. Sign up now at soapnet.com.
Mayor, it was hard telling you I loved Jill and not Delia. I hated breaking it to Mother and Da, but worst of all was telling Bob.
Oh, he loves you, Frank. He'll come around.
He loves Delia, and that comes first. He's hurt like you were because I lied. But there's that whole thing about trusting me to take care of his sister. He was brother, mother, and father to her for so long.
I know.
When she married me, Bob thought she'd be safe.
Give him a little time, Frank.
It feels wrong trying to deal with Nick without Bob around. I can practically feel Nick coming after me.
You're not regretting last night, are you?
I am not. I won't be blackmailed by Nick Szabo, and I'm not going to run out on the 50 families who trust me to help them. I've tried evading, Mary. I've tried to lie to myself and the people who love me. It doesn't work. For better or worse, we're going to get it all out in the open, and then let Nick do his damnedest. I don't care.
Jack says that Nick doesn't make idle threats. And you did a couple of dangerous things the other night. You surprised him by telling him what he could do with his blackmail, and then...
I declared war, eh?
Well, killing his $250,000 sale was bad enough. But I think the idea of turning those building inspectors loose on the apartments, plus the violations, the summonses, the red tape, really did him in.
He was not a happy man when he left here last night. He's going to be out for blood.
Oh, Frank, you don't mean literally, do you? He wouldn't dare have you beaten up the way he did Roger.
No, but he'll take the information about me and Jill and run with it. He means what he said. He wants me off the city council if I won't cooperate.
Can he really do it?
He can try.
When you said you wanted it all out in the open, what did you mean?
There's really only one thing I can do, Mary. I'm going to call Charlie and ask him to get the district leaders together and tell them the whole story.
Oh, Frank. Do you think they'll be sympathetic?
No. But Charlie's an honest guy. He believes in clean politics and the system. He won't like what Nick's trying to pull, so let's give him a try. Let's give him a call, huh?
Charlie Ferris here.
Hello, Charlie. Frank here.
Hey, good morning, Councilman. How's the boy?
Physically, I'm terrific. Politically, I've got a problem, Charlie. Look, I want you to set up an emergency meeting with the district leaders. Will you do that for me right away?
Sure, Frank. I'll try to get everybody by tomorrow night. Is that soon enough?
Could you possibly pull it together for late this afternoon?
It's awful short notice. Some people may be tied up.
See what you can do, will you, Charlie? It's very important.
Okay, I can probably swing it. Frank, what's up?
Something big. I'll explain it at the meeting. Oh, and Charlie, if you hear from Nick Szabo, put him off until we've talked, eh?
As a matter of fact, he called me before I came in. I got a message to call him back.
Wait on that, will you?
All right, I'll get hold of some of our people and let you know what time they can meet.
Fine. So long, Charlie.
So long, Frank.
Can he do it?
I think so.
What's going to happen?
I don't know, but I'm not going to run, and I'm not going to hide, and I'm not going to lie.
This week,
will you marry me?
They're making plans for the future.
We're forever Greenlee, and nothing's gonna change that.
But does Ryan still have feelings for Madison?
You guys know each other?
I'm very lucky that I met her.
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet. It's a life-changing week for two couples.
Would you be squeamish about abducting a bride?
And
I may be able to get pregnant.
will Sam and Jason take the next step?
Do you think you want to have a baby?
Watch General Hospital weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Every box of General Mills Big G cereals can help your kid's school get extra stuff, like musical instruments and new art supplies. Because they're the only cereals with box tops for education. Last year, schools earned over $10 million from Big G cereals. You can raise money for your kid's school. Look for this logo only on Big G cereals. You can make a difference. Every cereal box counts.
I have a picky eater on my hands. She won't eat this, those, and anything green, forget it. And when her diet started to affect her development and growth, our pediatrician recommended Pediasure. It provides complete, balanced nutrition, so it helps fill the holes. Now, I don't worry about her catching up. I worry about me catching her.
Learn how to feed your kids' potential at Pediasure.com.
Colorful, original, and now #1 in the U.S.
That's Outlast Lip Stain from CoverGirl. Light as air lip wear that does what a lipstick can't. The precision pen glides over lips with a flush of sheer color. It's never sticky because it's a stain. Read my lips. This is not a lipstick. With one sold every 15 seconds, it's the #1 selling lip stain in the U.S.
Outlast Lip Stain from Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
Top it off with the glossy shimmer of Shine Blast.
I may be an old dog, but I won't retire. I've got tricks to do. Tennis balls to fetch, frisbees to catch, and squirrels to chase. I'd act my age, but honestly, I don't even know it. New Pedigree Healthy Longevity. With leading levels of omega-3s and antioxidants to help keep hearts healthy.
Hey, Buck, we've been looking for you.
No, hey, look, I still got 10 more minutes before I'm due back.
Actually, I wanted to ask you something, Bucky. Something kind of strange.
Oh, well, I do specialize in the strange. Ask away.
In the last couple of days, somebody has been leaving messages for Faith in her room.
Messages?
Yeah. It started with a poem slipped under my door.
About a girl with a bonnet tying her yellow ringlets under her hair.
She tied her lover's heart within.
Listen, guys, I'm a romantic, but that's not exactly my style.
Hey, nobody thinks it was you, buddy.
We were just hoping maybe you knew who it could be.
It seems as though this guy came into Faith's room again last night while she was asleep.
Yeah. I woke up, there was a rose on my pillow right next to my face. I thought Pat left it there, but he didn't, and then I sort of hoped it might have been you. I can't believe there was a stranger in there last night in the dark when I was asleep.
Well, maybe just left the door unlocked and somebody wandered in.
We just happened to have a rose with him?
No, look, there are roses all over the place. My aunt's been giving roses away to anyone who'd take them in the hospital.
I don't know, maybe I didn't pull your door tight last night when I left. I was in such a hurry to get back on the floor, I just may have been careless.
Whether you locked it or not, I think it's pretty obvious that someone's been coming into my room on purpose.
Yeah, you're probably right. Maybe it's a put-on, huh?
If it is, it's a pretty sick put-on.
Look at it, somebody is spying on me. And he wants me to know about it. He takes pleasure in my knowing about it, sort of after the fact. I mean, he cares enough about me to plan these little trips to my room. Maybe he was touching my face last night. Maybe he's been there other nights.
Hey, Faith, we're gonna find out who this guy is. Maybe he'll even tell us himself, but at any rate, he doesn't intend to hurt you.
We don't know that, though, Pat. I feel like he's hurt me already.
That's my page. I'm not leaving until you smile.
Okay.
Oh, all right, I'll accept that. See you later.
Bye, Pat.
Want some?
Oh, yeah, sure, thanks. I just keep thinking about that Rose.
You figured Pat left it, huh?
Yeah.
After he, put you to bed. Or whatever. You really love him, don't you?
Bucky.
Yeah, well, I can see it, Faith. You wanted to put your arms around him just now.
Yeah, I do love him. I'm really sorry. Not because I love Pat. Just that things didn't work out so great between you and me, huh?
So am I.
But I do feel very close to you.
Well, I want you to be happy. Hey, listen. I think we can be friends. I just had to get my head straight for a while. But I'm ready now. Pals?
Hey, pals, really.
Can I give you some advice, pal?
Sure.
Watch out, loving Pat. I mean, he's a wonderful guy, but he's a rover, you know?
Yeah, I do know. People have warned me about Pat, you know, Bucky. The day he leaves me, everybody's going to be able to stand up and say, they told me so. But it's right for me, I know. So, warn me about something else besides Pat, okay? Pal?
You make it look so easy.
Make what look so easy?
Writing with your left hand.
Yeah, it's all on the wrist. Sit down. Haven't seen you for a few days. What's the word?
Could I talk to you for a few minutes? I mean, if I'm not interrupting anything important.
Oh, yeah, sure. I was just filling out my report here. Now I don't have to tear it up and start all over again later.
I've just seen Frank.
Yeah.
He's asked Charlie Ferris to set up a meeting with the district leaders this afternoon. If they'll help him fight Nick, he's got a chance to come through this mess. Bob, he needs you with him at that meeting.
Mm-hmm. I think he'd rather have Jill.
It hit me hard, too.
How long did you know?
He told me a few weeks before the election.
Dee knew right from the beginning, you know. He'd leave her in the morning, kiss her goodbye. He'd go to work. He'd go to school. Then he'd go to bed with Jill. She handled it all alone.
Well, at least that part's over for her.
Yeah. Now she can look forward to a public scandal, huh? All the neighbors can read about her marriage in the morning papers, right?
Frank's hoping to avoid that.
Yeah, he should have avoided it 3 years ago, Mary. It never should have happened. Dee is his wife. He took his marriage vows not 10 feet away from me, right here. His best man. His best friend. I've been had.
No, you've been let down. It was the same way for me. I lost my hero.
He wasn't my hero. He was the one person I thought I really knew. I mean, I think I spent more time with Frank than I did with my own parents. Now I don't know him anymore. Everything's out of kilter.
Bob, you'll sort it out after a while. You and Frank will always be a team.
Not anymore.
Look, I can't justify what he's done, but I still love him. And so do you. And you are not gonna walk away from a lifelong friendship.
Now, look, Mary, I don't want this any more than you do. I wish I could forgive and forget like Dee, but I'm not sure I can.
Not today, maybe, but in time.
I don't accept him sneaking around my sister's back and going to bed with Jill when I was working with him, planning with him, and trusting him.
Oh, Bob. Think of all the effort we put into getting Frank elected. Now Nick's trying to undo everything we've pushed for since last spring and before. Please come to that meeting today.
I wouldn't be of any use, honey.
Yes, you would. Frank wants you to be there. It's his only chance to tell the truth and get party support. Who knows? Maybe some of the district leaders can put pressure on Nick.
The district leaders can handle that better than I can.
But they'll be more inclined to stick their necks out for Frank if they see that you're backing him, as always.
Mary, things are not the same.
You want him forced off the city council even before he's sworn in?
No.
Then come to that meeting today. It'll look bad if you're not there.
Mary, you're exaggerating.
Please, Bob. Please.
I'm sorry, Mary. I can't.
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has a status update on your favorite stars. On General Hospital, just before he hosts the Academy Awards, critically acclaimed actor James Franco returns to wreak havoc in Port Charles.
I'm a whack job, ask anyone.
Carrie Payton is now on staff at General Hospital as Dr. Terrell Jackson.
So it seems.
House hunter Suzanne Wang is Carol Chang, wedding planner.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
And on One Life to Live, General Hospital's Ted King is moving to Landview.
Quick.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet.
There's a revolution in weight loss, and it begins with you.
Okay, here it goes. I lost 80 pounds. I'm much more outgoing and happy and ecstatic all the time. I'm the incredible shrinking woman.
Looking at myself in the mirror, just like from every angle.
This is me.
We sent out cameras across the country and asked you to tell us your success stories in your words.
Thank you, Nutrisystem.
This is the new Nutrisystem. We've recruited top chefs to help remake and reinvent our foods. Food's so good, you'll rethink what it means to be on a diet. Call today and get your first 7 days free. That's 28 meals free. It's a weight loss revolution.
I've lost 101 pounds.
Never felt better in a black dress before. Nice job. We're gonna have some fun now.
It's time to say hooray you. Get started today with your first 7 days free. It's our best food at our lowest price ever. The new Nutrisystem. Call 800-321-THIN or visit Nutrisystem.com.
The debate is on. No other place talks politics like this.
In politics, all's fair.
No topic is ever off the table.
So amazing.
The View, weekdays only on ABC.
Hello up there?
Anybody home?
Don't tell me the kitchen's closed.
Well, I think that would be a first in Ryan history.
My mother must be hiding somewhere. Maeve? Maeve Colleary Ryan? I don't think I found her, but I think I found us some lunch.
Yummy.
Yummy.
I don't think I ever kissed you in here before.
Oh, how is it?
Not bad. Let me try again then.
Oh, excuse me, children.
Hi. I was just calling you.
Oh, calling me, were you?
Yeah, we thought we'd come and visit you during lunch.
Oh, lunch, I see.
How do you manage to say so much in so few words?
Oh.
How's Frank? I was thinking we could take him over to therapy when we go back to the hospital.
Oh, he feels fine, but there's a bit of trouble upstairs.
Oh, yeah?
Why don't you go on up? I think maybe he should tell you about it himself. Would you mind, dear?
Of course not.
Will it take long?
I think the better part of your lunch break.
Ooh.
It's all right. I'll get something to eat at the hospital. I'll see you later, okay?
Right.
What are you asking me?
Ah, yes. What am I asking you? Just what you think I'm asking you.
Maeve, don't give me a lecture about Pat, okay?
Oh, if you weren't so dear to me, I would never have said a word.
Yeah. I know. But why don't you have a little faith in me, all right? I do love Pat, but I'm not gonna fall apart and fade away when it's over.
Yeah, that's a very brave speech, but I'm not altogether reassured. I've known you a long time, darling. I understand that your love goes deep.
Doesn't everybody's?
I don't think so. With you, once you care, it's a fierce thing.
You always talk to me like I'm a child. Always. You know, I am 25 years old. I'm grown up. I hope I'm capable of adult relationships, both professionally and personally.
It's just that I don't want to see you hurt, especially by my son.
Well, I think that's a risk I'm gonna have to take now. I didn't plan to fall in love with Pat, but I did. And now that I have, I am not gonna deny myself the most beautiful thing that can happen between two people.
And how will it be in a month's time, when you're still in love with Pat, and he's making moo-boo eyes at some nurse in neurology, right under your nose?
Okay, I'll feel bad. I will feel bad, but I'm still gonna be more full of life because of Pat.
Yes. And you won't still be loving him and feeling the sadness that goes on for a long time?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Let's assume I can bounce back, okay? Other women can do it when they're hurt. Nobody around here thinks I'm gonna survive. I guess I'm just gonna have to trust myself to do that, all right?
I didn't mean to be clucking over you.
I didn't mean to be so defensive either.
Could be that I worry too much.
Yeah, it could be. That's my responsibility, so just let me handle it, all right?
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet.
We're all patients of his. He didn't tell you?
I wanted to think that I was the only one. This is my past, my regret.
Do not dwell in the past.
Leo!
Do not dream of the future.
9 years from now, something awful is going to happen here.
Am I dead? Oh my God. What if I made a mistake?
A SoapNet original primetime drama. Being Erica. New season premiere Wednesday, January 26th at 11 on SoapNet.
I may be an old dog, but I won't retire. I've got tricks to do. Tennis balls to fetch, frisbees to catch, and squirrels to chase. I'd act my age, but honestly, I don't even know it. New Pedigree Healthy Longevity. With leading levels of omega-3s and antioxidants to help keep hearts healthy.
You probably feel that only a doctor can give you certainty about your pregnancy. Clear Blue Digital is as accurate as a doctor's test because it uses the same technology for an unmistakably clear result, giving you confidence when you need it most. Clear Blue Digital.
Can you enjoy vegetables with sauce and still reach your weight loss goals? You can with Green Giant frozen vegetables. Over 20 delicious varieties have 60 calories or less per serving and are now Weight Watchers endorsed. Try Green Giant frozen vegetables with sauce.
We have our own way of thinking. We think sustainability is nothing new. We think justice is older than any government. We think we can grow radishes on the moon. We think education is for the mind and the spirit. We think Indian.
Help tribal college students preserve their way of thinking.
It's a farewell event you don't want to miss. ABC Daytime and SoapNet salute Broadway Cares, the grand finale celebration. For one final amazing night, catch the stars of All My Children, One Life to Live, General Hospital, and The View on Broadway in New York City.
Thank you so much.
This is the final Broadway Cares performance ever, so don't miss your last chance to see this special event, Sunday, March 13th. ABC Daytime and SoapNet salute Broadway Cares, the grand finale celebration. For ticket information, go to abc.com or soapnet.com. People are talking about General Hospital's Lucky and Siobhan. D. Hunter Roscoe posted on Facebook, "Finally, a love for Lucky. He and Siobhan are great together." Charlotte May adds, "This is great. I hope it works out for these two." Laura Bruno says, "Men are always sexier when they're happy and in love." And Lori McPherson Draper sums it all up. "They are just the cutest couple. Way to go, GH. I love this storyline." People are talking about General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Hi.
Hello, darling. Where have you been?
I went to see Bob. He's miserable.
Of course he is.
Oh, it's really bad, Mother. He doesn't want to see Frank. He doesn't even want to talk to him. I begged him to come to the meeting with Charlie Ferris. He said he just couldn't do it.
Oh, no. The price your brother is paying for this affair. The loss of one dear friend. And it's the peace of mind. The baby's the only one that can smile at him these days. And in time, little John is going to feel something unless
something very good happens at this meeting. Charlie will be looking for Bob. They all will. They'll know that something's wrong. And it'll make it that much harder for them to trust Frank.
Should I call him?
No. He won't budge. Not today.
Any news?
Bob's not coming to the meeting, Doc.
Oh, Dee says she's never seen him so upset.
I can't blame him. But I hate the thought of Frank facing those people all alone. Bob has always been with him.
Mary says the district leaders will notice if he's not there.
We'll just have to give him something else to notice. How about that? Charlie Ferris is 5042, isn't he?
Yeah.
Hello, Charlie. This is Johnny Ryan.
How are you, Johnny?
I'm fine. Just fine. Listen, I'm calling about that meeting today.
Right. It's all set up, just like Frank wanted.
Oh, good. Well, I just want to make sure you got room for a few extra Ryans.
How's that, Johnny?
Well, Frank's wife and his mother and I will be there, too.
No, I don't see how we can do that. This is a policy group that has to meet privately. You understand? We can't have visitors sitting in. Not even the visitors are most welcome ones.
No.
Myself and
Well, listen, now, Charlie, we're coming. Now, we know what Frank's going to say, and we want to show everybody we stand behind him 100%.
Well, if you planned it, there's a place you can sit and wait.
Well, that'll be just great, as long as everybody knows we're there. Well, thanks a lot, Charlie. Yeah. See you then. See you later. Goodbye.
That lift is terrific. Frank got downstairs before I did.
Yeah, well, I wasn't carrying the wheelchair. You're all looking very happy. Don't tell me something good's happened.
Well, I was just arranging a little family outing, that's all.
No kidding.
We are going with you, Frank. I want all those district leaders to see us right there that we're with you, and we'll be waiting right outside while you have your meeting.
That's right. Your father, Delia, myself, we'll all be there.
Well, that's crazy. Politicians don't take their families to this sort of thing, and I don't think I can ask you to go.
They'll be perfectly all right, and you know it.
Listen, I love you for this, but I can manage alone. Really.
Looks like you're outnumbered, buddy.
Oh, will we bowl them over when we all march in?
Yeah, there'll be a lot of mouths hanging open.
We want them all to see that we're right there with you, Frank.
I must admit, it's kind of great having the family back me up. It's a great idea. Hey, thanks.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.